I paid our water bill. I got some money. We got to pay our rent tomorrow. In China, the way it's set up when you rent an apartment, you pay your rent for 3 months at a time. And so I had to go withdraw some money, put in my card. I pay rent tomorrow. I have enough money for that. I paid our water bill. I drank some beer while I was doing all this without my wife. She has no idea, which is fucking awesome. She always gives me shit when I'm drinking beer. But I came home. She got out of the bedroom. We cleaned the bedroom. So when we get back here, the bedroom's ready. We've gone around and bought all this stuff. The bedroom's ready. If when we get home tonight, this is my main struggle in life. Like getting my wife to get out of bed. It's fucking. What time is it? It's like 4 p.m. or some shit. So my wife was still in bed when I came home. It's my main struggle every day for over the last 2 years. Getting my wife out of bed and then getting her to leave the house. Like sometimes we don't start our day until fucking the next day or 8 p.m. at night, shit like that. So I did all that stuff, paid, got the rent money, fucking paid our water bill, came home, got my wife out of bed, got the room fucking cleaned. I bought all this shit, right? I paid for everything in this apartment. You know, I have some clothing items. All I have left is the best stuff. I bought this shirt when I was like 19 years old. Anyways, I could talk about that for a long time because there's one period in my life, like less than a year ago, my wife threw everything I owned, all my clothing. She barricaded herself in the fucking bedroom at our last home, deadlocked. There was a deadbolt on the bedroom door. She threw all my clothing out of the fucking window. We were on the news. 27th floor. I only got back the stuff that was returned to me after the police had to come get her to convince her to unlock the deadbolt. Fucking the next time, like 5 days later, after she got out of the hospital, they had to come there again. They came in full riot gear, like 8 of them, with fucking long poles, fucking full fucking face masks. Like we went there again because we had to move. She got out of the hospital. We went there one more time. After we got there, the entire apartment was destroyed. So she was there. We went back to retrieve some items because we had to move. I spent 5 days, like 50 hours talking to people, looking at different apartments with her father that came here. And then, she got out of the hospital, blah, blah, blah. We went there one more time as soon as we got there because the whole house was destroyed. We had spent like 5 days cleaning up all this shit. As soon as we got there, she didn't want to fucking leave. She didn't want to fucking leave. I had to call the police again. Came in full riot gear, like 9 of them. She wasn't supposed to be in the building anymore. I brought her back there one more time after she got out of the hospital, and they came in full fucking riot gear because she was like, I had to throw away everything that we had bought for 2 years made out of glass or ceramic. I had to throw it all away while she was in the hospital. That's the one thing. You ever met anyone in your life that takes glass where you live? It's all tile floor. Or last place, all tile floor. I walk around barefoot. I'm in socks right now, but I walk around barefoot like all the time. You ever met someone in your life that smashes glass? Gets so upset they smash glass? My wife is doing that. Cut my feet. Anyways, I had to go through all that. We're in a new apartment. That's what I did today. I got her. We spent. You know, I have enough money to buy a few things each month that are relatively expensive, and after a couple years, our apartment will be filled with nice things. I bought all this. I bought all these things. My wife spent a phenomenal amount of money our first 2 years of marriage on complete garbage, trash. Just we've thrown so many things away. I could talk about this shit for fucking hours. Anyways, she's awake now. We're gonna about to start our day. And that's the fourth cell phone of hers that I bought for her with my money. Got her an iPhone 12. Best cell phone she's ever had by far. So hopefully she won't fucking destroy it. Most significant item. It's like a magical mirror in your hand. Because when I get birthed down here, again, I mean, we could have spent the last 2,000 years building impressive structures across the earth. Like we had done, like mankind had done for many years. But unfortunately, mankind needed all the technology possible ever to exist in the sandbox that you exist in, up to the point of creating a machine that can cause a black hole, an implosion. They figured it out. So you got that. You've already been fucking building it. Congratulations. I hope you have a fucking threat that'll finally convince God to concede, to get on his knee. Get on his knee? Get on his knee? You know what would happen if God showed up here? Before he even got to the planet, the entire planet would incinerate. You fucking idiots. Anyways, she got her iPhone 12. Best fucking phone she's ever had in her life. Hold on a second. We got her a little case for it. It's cute. But, yeah, so we're going to head out and, the room's, ready. And when we get back here, if we get back here late at night and we're tired, we want to go to sleep, it's ready. And, she never makes the bed when she gets up in the morning. Or, like, we just went through a process. There's a whole stack of her clothing she's worn over the last 5 days stacked here. I made her clean all that up. If we have a romantic time and it's fuck you time, we can do that. My wife I've been with her all day, every day. And, neither one of us works. I've spent more time with her than anyone else in my life. And maybe when we get home tonight at midnight or 4 a.m. in the morning, there's a bunch of places open 24 hours. Maybe it's fuck you time or it's sleepy time. Anyways, the bedroom's fucking ready. So I got that accomplished. And the stuff about William Atkinson, he was one of the most, I've had two significant people in my life. Stephen P. DeVito, the first captain of the first ship that I was on in the Navy. I didn't know anything about the Navy. No one recommended me about the Navy. I had a friend that needed a ride to go see a recruiter. I made an appointment with him. It's the only reason why I was in the Navy. And during that process, I had to go through the struggles I went through in life. Because leadership is by example. So that's why I went through all these struggles. Don't feel bad for me. It's for all of you. It's for all of you. They write these books, they do all this shit, control engineering and schooling and anything developed and have it all fed to them so they can store it underground. No, leadership is by example. So my life is for all of you. But I'm married now, and I have everything I need here. I'm completely happy with what I have and what I'll do maybe later in life. But I'm not a selfish person because I'm not a person. I'm in the flesh. I'm a person, but I have a soul like all of you do. It's time to speak about it. There's a lot of people across the world that can speak right from your heart. Everything that's going on is about your mind. You need to speak from your heart. It's time to speak. Not be afraid anymore. The only thing to fear is fear itself. It's time to speak from your heart what you want as a man. Because women are easily manipulated. And if that happens to every woman across the planet, and everyone's manipulated, and they do that shit to the women in the Orient, then you're fucked.